And the beautiful lights of KwaMashu take us all in and lead us into the spectrum, the football spectrum, as the makeup of the top 8 in the DStv Premiership could undergo a mini facelift at the final whistle, as one side looks to cling on to their top 8 status, while the other plots to push them off their seat in the Diski bus en route to the final destination. I welcome you in the name of champions as competitive live local football returns to your screens from the international break under the floodlights of the Princess Makoko Stadium. This match day 23. Nice play. Here's SuperSport's best attacking movement in the opening 10 minutes, and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. That was definitely the most incision that they've shown, particularly in between the goalposts, and guess what? They've got a penalty for it.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate.
Wow.
Clearly there was contact that was made on Reyners. You look at him here, he runs in. Very soft.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from...
you know, initially it looked like there was more contact than what we thought.
This Webber's 22nd appearance in SuperSport United colours from 12 yards out. He makes it 3 goals in 22 appearances. And it is the man from Pretoria who strike first in KwaMashu. The rains perhaps washing away the pain of weeks gone by.
Well, the young man there, Webber, 24 years old, struck that penalty so well. Well, Reyners was very convincing. Now that we replayed, we can see there was hardly much contact, but just look at this penalty, right down the center. Gumede committed himself and Webber went for the middle, straight down the middle, and well beaten.
Arrows not lying down, wanting to preserve that record I mentioned against SuperSport United of 4 wins out of 5 in all competitions. And that's the penalty as well.
Yeah,
I quickly just looked away. I thought, well, the player just fell.
Well, it was very similar to what we saw on the other side.
Didn't see much contact in that one as well.
There was some contact, but enough to give a penalty. On another day, I've seen them not given.
International experience. It's not Mbappe, but in fact it is Sipia who buries it in the top corner. Similar penalty to that of Jamie Webber.
Quality penalty.
Yeah.
You know, he struck it well, he went high. Normally we'd say play the safer option. Here you see there is a bit of shoulder, but not enough for a penalty.
Not enough for a penalty, I mean, in my eyes.
You know, football is a contact sport, and in those situations there, you know, unless Ace tells us on Monday that it is, I will debate with him on that.
Yes, Thamsanqa Kabuza. Now it's Reyners. Not too many options on the 45, but he does find one on the back post. And just like that, SuperSport United make it 2. And it's Silalelo Rasebocha. He turns 21 in 3 weeks' time. That's an early birthday present for Rasebocha Ari Raleboha.
Well worked goal from the left-hand side, and he made a very important, well-timed run. I mean, all the top teams have fullbacks that add numbers going forward.
That's a very good-looking ball, and a bit of a swan dive from Mutizwa. Modi thinks about it. Ends up at the feet of Sibia. Here's action now for Golden Arrows. It's tender time. Injury to Nkosinati Sibisi.
Well, I don't think she was going to give another penalty in the second half after the first 2. I'm sure the photo official spoke to her as well. Whoa!
Oh, red card, just like that for Thamsanqa Kabuza.
Wow!
It's been a love-hate relationship between himself and the referee.
I can see why Makalema has given him the. It was stat showing. It was brutality that he exerted there, and I think definitely a very good decision.
Oh, did you just see that, Farouk? Did you just see that? That's a red card for Reynolds.
Yes.
I saw it from him.
Yeah.
He landed and then proceeded to stomp
Yeah.
on the Golden Arrows player. That player being Keegan, rather, beg your pardon, it's not Keegan Johannes, it's Siavuyan Ndlovu. Losing his mind, Ikram Reynolds momentarily. This is how he did it. Well, the SuperSport United wall, hold on! They almost were unhinged. Close, but not close enough. And Tutuza Sibiya.
That was promising from Sibiya, a solo effort, something that they must look forward to. Individual brilliance can bring them back into this game, run at the defense like he's done, take shots from distance, but not just punt the ball in there. You know, just kick and hope it, and then you find SuperSport dealing with it very effectively.
And there's a chance for Golden Arrows, and they have found their way through the Knox man. Knox Muti's in the right place at the right time, and after wave and wave of attacks, finally they are drowned in the rain of KwaMashu. Now can they find the finisher? And they do! Hits the underside of the crossbar right on time. That's that. Sugar! Yeah, that sugar. Dim. They finally huffed and puffed, and they called on Ndwandwe, and he came up good.
Well, once again there, at the precise moment, playing that ball in, it was an individual effort there.
KwaMashu was a much more exciting affair with more goals. 5-goal thriller in the reign of KwaMashu in favor of Lekgona Losiema's men. They're up in 7th position now.
Well, I think for me, after the performance I've seen from the boys, Arrows can have the 3 points. For me, I was very proud of the guys under difficult conditions to go out there and play the way they played today. Very proud of them.
And then looking at the approach after the sending off of Gabuza and Reynolds, which was back-to-back, and then having to at least try and keep that lead that you had, unfortunately, which you lost. What was the planning on the technical team for yourselves?
Look, we had in control. We were very much in control of the game. First half, even second half, only after the 2 incidents. But I thought we were very much in control of the game. Also, 2-man shot, we still had a chance. We could have got a last-minute goal there from Gampandi Lung. So proud of the effort, fighting spirit.
You spoke about this being a difficult game, youth versus youth. That's exactly what we saw today. But more than anything, Golden Arrows with a resounding win this evening.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say we thank the Almighty. And coming to the game, let's go to the first chance of the match. Who got the first chance of the match? And it was us, but we could not convert it. And that has been something that if we score early, we managed the last game, we managed to hold on, and then up until we got the results. So that we told ourselves that let's try and now push ourselves. We know that we can get a clean sheet. Let's get the early goal and then we can continue. When we missed that, I told you about the opponents of today, that it's going to be energy versus energy. The energy is the same, and the way they have worked, they have made it so difficult for us, even when they were 2 men down. Because I told you, I could see, SuperSport will shift the whole day, all the time, and the kind of players that they have at the moment, they are able to work hard for each other. And yeah, credit must go to our players. We kept on coming from behind all the time. We never looked back. And we managed to get the 3 points at the end of the day. And one will say, towards the end, you're no more attacking. Hey, if you get the points already, and you have already considered 2, for that matter, and you are playing against a team with still having the same energy, because at some stage you'll see the way they were organized at the back. We couldn't even penetrate. Then we said, okay, let's keep on shifting them up until you can find an opening. Meantime, you are killing their time if they are not winning the ball. But credit must go to the opponents. They gave us a hard game today.